Yes, and for that reason, we're gonna see how today goes. I've been like, getting ready. A new game um always requires a little bit more focus to get things set up. Especially on the YouTube side. It's not just kind of a plug and play type of a process. So I've been kind of intending to go live and working through it and everything, and then out of nowhere, Kate's like, "Oh, by the way, all of the kids are coming." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." That sounds incredible. So there's a bajillion kids upstairs. Um, so we'll see. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna play a game called Centum. I don't know much about this game. I think it's kind of a point and click adventure game, which admittedly is not really my forte, but this art looks so twisted and weird and gross and upsetting, and I love it. So we're gonna jump in and take a look at this game. I'm starting it as a quick look, but if it's something that grabs me and I really want to keep playing, then we'll do the whole thing. It's not a terribly long game. It's just we just got to see how it holds my attention. So, for those of you coming back wondering where's Suikoden, so if you didn't watch until the end of the last stream or the last episode of, actually that's not true. You can't watch the last episode yet. It's not live yet. Hey, the headband is back for the very first time. That's right. I am done with Suikoden. I got to choose my words carefully. I hate that game as a remaster. I don't think it's fair to criticize the game as it existed in 1998, 1997, whenever it was released. I don't know for sure. Because I don't think it's fair to subject a game based on the time to modern standards. I just don't think that's fair. But if you're going to make a remaster, you should bring it up to modern standards. And I do not think for a second that they did that. They made some improvements to the to some of the art and the graphics, and maybe some audio updates. But the other things that the quality of life things that they added were garbage. Just not good. Just disappointing. And the more I played, the more it wore on me. So I am done with Suikoden, and there will be 15 episodes up on YouTube, and that's where that will stop. So without further ado, let's jump in to the hopefully delightfully twisted Centum. I am obviously playing this on Switch. This is also available on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. And as a bonus, on Switch and Steam right now, it is 20% off. Normally $14.99. It's right now $11.99. Let's go. I'm Chris. Hope everybody's doing well. I thought I was gonna go live a lot earlier than this. But again, it's sometimes the steps you have to take to get a YouTube stream together. It's cool. I like the fact that you can customize thumbnails and do all that stuff, but it does take time. Turn that down just a titch. We're gonna see how that is. Last day of spring break and the kids are very excited. They'd rather be in school. Very cool. I think Jack will be that same way. Jack doesn't have spring break for like 2 weeks. This is developed by Hack the Publisher and published by Serenity Forge. They did not provide the code or anything like that, but okay. I don't know. Let's start down here. I don't know. Let's start here. Caesar. Rot for bitmap. Yep, that looks right. Find text. I'm gonna copy that. It's giving me the option. Inherently, that means it's probably a thing I should do. Hack 64. Oh, don't want to copy that. Okay, all right, hold on. Yikes. Let's see here. Important. This simulation must never stop running. Please launch 100 bat if the process is not active right now. Any disruptions will inevitably have fatal consequences. I repeat once more. No local backup copies are being made. For obvious reasons, it will soon be impossible to maintain a stable connection to the virtualization cluster. Its impending failure is only a matter of time. 2 out of the 3 channels are already down. Please do not abort the AI process under any circumstances. This may be the last computer where Beamkey is still alive, and we won't be able to restore him from a backup copy. See above. In case of an emergency. You know full well how all of it is going down right now. I don't know full. If there was a failure and the system went down, please make sure to execute 100 bat immediately. Every second of inactivity equals lost neural connections. I feel like I should really go activate that, like, right now. It is impossible to predict anything right now, so let's just concentrate to keep the project going. I repeat, 100 bat is what you need. I created a convenient desktop shortcut for this one with no additional rights required to execute it. Thank you for your understanding. Important too. I have a gut feeling that we have some rat deliberately killing the process whenever we start this particular local host up. Read this very carefully, you vermin. I'm going to rip your head off without a second thought if I find you. This is not a joke. The time for fun and games is long past. The situation calls for desperate measures. Can't you find anything human in you now? Okay, and I should go ahead and say this too. This game is very likely not for kids. It is an M-rated game. I've seen some pretty some pretty troubling imagery so far. So just full disclosure. I don't know anything about language or anything else, but I do know it's going to be some violent imagery. Browser. Okay, let's start this thing up first. We can follow instructions. 100 bat. Okay. If a man owns 100 sheep and one of them wanders away, will he not leave the 99 on the hills and go to look for the one that wandered off? Matthew 18:12. Are we quoting the Bible? We're quoting the Bible. Troubling like your missing forehead. I know. I know. I was like, should I wear it? I'm like, I'm gonna. It's fine. A judge. Gods are merciful. Who are you? See, I am a warrior, I'm a prophet, I am death. What difference does it make? The history won't remember my name. I am nobody. What difference does it make? The history won't remember my name. Lies. Why are you here? What did you do? What were you trying to achieve? I can maybe slide myself over just a little bit. What up, Coda? If there's gonna be a lot of options, I probably won't read all of them. I'll just read the one I'm gonna choose. But for now, I'll read them all. I fulfilled my duty, but it wasn't enough. I lost and ended up here. I was carrying the light of truth, but it was too bright. The dimwits were scared, so they put me here. I don't know, I really don't. I killed many and will kill even more when I get out of here. I mean, if we want to go, should we go aggro? Go do an aggressive playthrough? I am nothing to write home about. I accomplished nothing in my life. Nothing. Nothing! Let's go, I don't know. I really don't. No, let's go, I've killed many. Lies. What is the opposite of a weapon? Oh, geez. Stagnation. Art. It's more like an alias, though. Weakness. A toy. A weapon has no opposition. I feel like these might be important questions. Let's say... What is the opposite of a weapon? A good question. I'm gonna say art. It doesn't feel good, but I'm gonna do it. I will be here tomorrow. Gods are merciful. Will you still be here tomorrow? Initializing day 1. Weaving the fabric of the universe. Done. Day 1. A rat trap. Curious. Let's set the trap. The springs go down smoothly. Metallic click tells you that the trap is now armed. Happy Sunday to you, Coda. How have you been, bud? An armed rat trap. It's early. Oh, my finger! The trap triggers unexpectedly. Unexpectedly! You feel sharp, burning pain in your hand. You hear a scream, but it drowns immediately as the ale starts singing, weaving a malevolent cackle into the melody of suffering. I chopped off my own finger already. We probably didn't need that. Everyone wants snacks? Great. At least it was grocery day today. Hung out with Dad a little bit, and I'll come back to game. What are you going to be gaming? It seems that it's already night. The nagging pain in your maimed hand reminds you of your own stupidity. What else did you expect, sticking your fingers into a rat trap like that? Initially, oh wow. Methinks we absolutely blew day one. Really, really screwed it up. Can I do it again? Every why has a wherefore. The emptiness that replaced your finger is a reminder of a choice made. Kick the finger into the corner. I don't want to be reminded of my stupid decision. The finger vanishes into the darkness of night without a trace. Only the pain in your maimed hand still remains there. Figured a rat would have eaten your finger by now? That'd be fair. What is this? A little sapling born out of flesh sacrificed. Small but full of life. It has to be watered regularly to grow even stronger. Out of the flesh of life. That's growing. Is that growing out of my finger, or was there other flesh in this room? Okay, let's see what else is in this room before we make any hasty decisions. Okay, window. Interesting. Fiddling with anything on the table in the middle of the night is probably not a good idea. I don't know. I mean, it's a little late for my, common sense to kick in. I can't touch anything on the table, but, putting my finger in an armed rat trap that's fine. That's fine. Where were you? Where were you when I needed you most, Conscience? You can hear a noise from behind the wall. It sounds like running water. It wasn't there earlier today. That's a good point, Timmy. If that plant's growing out of my finger, I may have inadvertently made the right choice. Okay, alright, so it's telling me to go that way. Oh, and when I did it again, the hole opened up. Let's look at the bed first. A simple wooden bed. You notice something glistening under its leg. Step away, rest until... Tear a piece of cloth off the bedsheet? Why don't I just... Can I grab the glistening thing? Okay, let's tear a piece of cloth off. Okay. I can move the bed. Oh, there... Oh, I see. Okay. It's a rock. Jesus. Gods are merciful. At least I am not alone here. I shall not kill a living creature, even though that must be the reason they left me this trap. I placed this trap for you, but got caught in it myself. Now who's the rodent here, whiskered one? Hello there, cellmate. Alas, I don't have even a breadcrumb to spare. Shoo, the last thing I need here is rats. Are these... Oh, I thought this was like one long paragraph. These were options. My God, what is that? Yeah, close the wall. Put the brick back. Jesus God. Boy. Let's just, I placed this trap for you, but got caught in it myself. Now who's the rodent here, whiskered one? Only you had a rat trap. Well, I do still technically have it. Now, if I have the strength to reset it. The rat silently stares back. For a heartbeat, Disappointment flashes in its dull, lifeless eyes. I will say, the next game I stream has got to have voice acting. I'm just gonna have to, at some point, I gotta mingle those in from time to time. Hey, what's your problem? Rat? Thing? The rat leaves without making a sound. That's probably for the best. The rat left, but from within the rat hole, someone is watching, scrutinizing, judging. Huh. The door's placement is unusual. Something or someone seems to be guarding it. It is impossible to pass through these shadows. Oh, did you see that? What was that? Was that an illusion? Game's giving me the heebie-jeebies. I guess I think I checked everything. Maybe we sleep? Rest until morning? How you sleep in this room? I have no idea. A judge. She can't sneak up on me. I can see the door. Gods are merciful. Your intentions shall be evaluated. What was the promise you made? One should never make such promises, but I was foolish enough to promise that I would return. I said that gods are merciful. I was giving promises away like free candy, but nobody would take them for granted. What's the point of making a promise if nobody's going to believe you anyway? They hated me. I did not promise anything to anyone. I promised that they would hear of me again. I don't know. How about I did not promise anyone anything? Lies. Your intentions shall be evaluated. We weep and mourn your fate and fortunes. What are you afraid of? I'm intentionally lying to this guy. I think every time so far. What are you afraid of? Night is scary. I was scared to go to sleep. Lies. Your intentions shall be evaluated. Would you like to leave this place? Yes? Lies. All lies. Abominable. Detestable lies that make us shudder. We mourn your fate and fortunes. Drink your tea. Continuum expansion in progress. Refining algorithms to reveal full potential. Done. Day 2. I mean, I feel like I'm doing really bad with that guy. Okay, let's look outside. Oh, clean the window. I think I've lost something. Something so small, warm, and precious that my heart skips a beat just from thinking about it, like a little kitten. Yeah, this is kind of satisfying. I felt good. Like the soft undertone of sun-kissed skin, like the sound of mom's voice when she's smiling, like a sparkler in your hand at a celebration. I don't know. I can't remember. They killed something deep inside me. Something quite important, I'd say. Do we get, like, more light in the room now? Oh. That's what they'll write no matter what actually happens. Dead? Merciful gods put him out of his misery? Alive? Even better, praise the gods. A beggar child shakes his fist at the sky. The sky thunders back, aggrieved. The city is crawling with men wearing these horrendous trench coats. That's the balance for you. This music's super pretty. I do like that. Do I need to be louder, or does the game need to be softer? Is audio? Let me know if audio is all right. Even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. The gods are merciful. Sounds good to you? Okay, perfect. Am I that man in the coat? I have never seen this city before. That's true. The poor child must be me, but those thoughts are not mine. The balance is a lie, all of it. Got enough of lies. I've never seen this city before. The Fishing Lodge. An update is available. Okay. You reach for the piece of coal without a second thought, and it practically jumps into your fingers. Some vague childhood memories resurface, but you have never been that enthusiastic about art. Why bother when the author is dead anyway? Are we drawing? It's pretty good. Heart obviously connects to the pelvis. Heart obviously connects to the brain. We got hands too. I don't know what I'm doing. We're making a man. We're making a guy. That one disappeared. Something has changed. The urge to draw is gone. You feel exhausted, as if this work of art has depleted some kind of inner resource within you. That was art, everybody. I'm capable of creating art. There we go. Error empty data cluster. I drew that. That's me. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of keep cycling through things. You can see a huge city sprawling outside the window. Not a lot of direction on what we're supposed to do. Okay, but it is daytime, so we can check this for once. This is your ale. A glowing cube with intricate ornaments. It is pulsating softly, dimming and lighting up again. I'm gonna put it down. Actually, I'm gonna do that again and listen to it. I do not love that sound. Okay, listen to the ale song. The ale sings a hauntingly beautiful tune. The cacophony of scrambled sounds is ear-splitting even to you, and you struggle to imagine how a proper musician would react to these chaotic, nonsensical notes thrown together randomly without any purpose. It's disturbingly, infuriatingly ignorant of any harmony, yet some deeply primeval part of you can't help but enjoy it. Disagree. Don't enjoy that at all. Read the note. They maim, kill, and ruin. They're scum. They're everywhere. Do watch your back. You must grow up fast and listen to Mum. Any day now, they'll surely attack. That was supposed to rhyme. That was supposed to have more rhythm to it. I screwed it up. I might work better over here. Let me do over here. And let me also do this. Transform. Oh no, that's not the right way. Transform. 90? Okay, rotate. No, hold on. We're not. Listen, I'm making this dumb. Flip vertically. Oh god, no, it's horizontally. Oh man, if this isn't proof that I'm ready to tackle a puzzle game, I don't know what is. That's better. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to face the center. That's all I wanted to do. What a catastrophe. Anyways. Learn to hate, learn to hurt, learn to doubt. They are coming. They're never too far. The boy did grow up, but never found out who nebulous they really are. A tin mug, which, unlike yesterday, is full of liquid. The dark plum-colored tea inside has a distinctively flowery smell. I was told to drink the tea. Water the tree with this tea. My finger tree. The sapling is reaching up, a newborn life in search for sustenance. Water the tree. The sapling drinks up the tea without a trace. It's shivering. Its bark wrinkles. Its leaves contract and roll out again in an overwhelming pleasure spasm. It's obviously grateful, but you can feel the lust for more growing inside it. Soon you'll have to water it again. And now it appears to be nighttime. An empty tin mug. Okay, a rat hole. Okay. Is this... Wait, is this blood or not? Red again? It's red? Red everywhere? There's too much red. Blood rushes to your head, making you nauseous almost instantly. Best not to touch the rat trap again. That's probably... ever. That's probably the right move. Since I can't seem to resist the urge to touch it. By the way, the tree got a lot bigger. We didn't look at this. Yes, a red cross in a square frame, alone, with only 4 walls to keep it company. You are here. Oh. That is a map? No, we don't do that. Hold on, not yet. Simple wooden bed. Step away. What's going on with you, tree? A young tree, strong and full of energy. Its lust for life is both fascinating and intimidating, like the smooth moves of a predator. It needs more water. It is waiting. Sorry, 1 second. Just gonna eradicate that. Oh, good job. Good job, Treniota. Thank you. Also, hi, Treniota. Sneaking around in the background. Appreciate you. I don't see when things get... I have in the multi-chat, I don't see when things get taken care of, so much appreciated. And I'm still having an issue with Restream. Restream, for whatever reason, is not recognizing my YouTube stream, so I'm gonna continue to work on that. I found a guide after I realized it wasn't working, so I'm gonna maybe tonight or sometime I'll take a look at it. Prison cell's door. Come closer. The door is so close, you only have to take a couple of steps to reach it, but the very thought of it is gut-wrenching. Your legs grow heavier with every inch as you approach. Take a step. The first step is the hardest one. The crippling anxiety is suffocating. A shaky, rugged breath. Who was that? I didn't see anything that time. One more step. There aren't too many left. Something soft is bubbling and gurgling under your feet, but you know that it's not real. It's not real. It's an illusion. One more step. Don't look down. Focus on the door. Just one more step. Just one. A wave of nausea rushes over you as a horrible miasma attacks your nose, making you drop on your knees, vomiting on an empty stomach. Panicking, screaming, rushing, closing in. Who's that? Who am I? Why is everything red? Where did the red come from? Just one more small step. Just a little more. We can do it. Come on. We can do it. Empty data cluster. A flash of light, a flash of pain, a wave of sound, a blessed silence in the dark, and then a howl supported by the ale's atonal song. A motive of primal horror. There's Treniota. When you open your eyes again, the sun is already gone. The splitting headache makes it hard to think straight, but the ferrous aftertaste on your lips reminds you that leaving this chamber is not going to be an easy task. And it's night time. Okay. Let's cycle through again. A shrill, deafening wail pierces the silence at times. The city weeps. It is sick of us, with us, of them, with them, of it all. The night is bright but cloudy. You cannot see the stars. A pity. The sky is dead. The gods are dead. The gods are merciful. All the city can do is weep. So, gods are merciful. For every why, there's a wherefore. Even death can be beautiful. I am realizing as we play this, I wish this game had Twitch integration. It'd be fun to have you guys interact with these decisions. Why stare at the sky and stars at all? It's meaningless. I used to live in a city like that, but I can't remember having such thoughts. Death is always truthful, but is there any beauty in truth? For every why, there's a wherefore. We heard that said before, so let's see. I don't know. This game's too deep for my brain. The Fishing Lodge, an update is available. Hey, that's the second time we've seen that. I don't... Where's the Fishing Lodge? I don't know. Fiddling with anything on the table middle of the night is probably not a good idea. Let's check our art. It's evolved. What? Who are you? Neighbor. Who am I is an idle question. It's much more important to find out who you are. An artist. Obviously, I made you. You think it's the truth, but it is not. You may trust me on that. You are tied to those four options, just like, pardon the language, a mongrel to a kennel. Whoa. Tone down. However, that's none of my business. I can only applaud your adherence to principles. Wait, is it... Something is happening right now. Straight lines, jagged zigzags, and colors all blend into a dissonant, chaotic choir of broken composition. They seem to be following some kind of a shared principle, though. You just have to squint at the right angle. Okay, all right. These, things are happening. Things are happening. Oh my god, he's back. Why can't you fall asleep? This is the rat speaking, by the way. Why can't you fall asleep? Because your life depends on someone else's charcoal pattern on a canvas, or because you've got something on your conscience? You can talk? There is no talking here. Your past and your misery are only your own. This is the kingdom of anguish and teeth like locks and a vicious maw, behind which one may find truth. Every why has a wherefore here. Gotta figure out what does that mean? Every why has a wherefore. And still, you can talk? There is no talking here. Your past and misery. Okay. What is your name? What's in a name? What good are names in your deranged and coal-gray limerick, where all is bound to die in flames? I shall call you Rat. Call me whatever you want. I can't sleep because you keep squeaking. We're marching off to war. The war you started. Alright, let's see here. That thing is nightmare fuel. It is. He is, horrendous. I don't start wars, and I don't finish them. I just follow orders. May the gods be my witness. I do not want any wars. A war? Great. I won't even need to use the trap. Wait, what war? You never learn no matter how many times you fail. Who are you fighting this time? May the gods be a witness. I don't want any wars. The war you started, and no, you did not throw the first stone nor unsheath the first sword. And how is it my fault? You were the one who stayed silent. That statement, oof, that got me a little bit. Me of all people. I spoke up many times, and yet it was no use. They didn't listen. They didn't listen. Fine, but what is this war about? Who is fighting whom? It's not like I'm against wars in general. Stay silent. They didn't listen. They didn't listen. You're disgusting. I'm disgusting. You're empty, and you tell obnoxious lies. I don't know the truths. Ah. Oh man, I feel like a dirty, dirty liar in this game. I don't even know. I don't know why I clicked on that. I think we can just sleep now. Anything new from the tree? No. It is watching. We can try the door again. My finger has grown nicely. Friend. Hi, who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. Could you please no, let's be nice. I am a prisoner? Whoa, cool. What did you do to end up in prison? Honestly, I have no idea. Welcome back, Timmy. Good power nap. I don't understand. Some weird creature asked me who I was several times, and then I just woke up in this cell. That's all. That's a good question. I don't really have a clue myself. Whatever that means for you, I'm not here to explain things to you. That's a good question. I don't really have a clue myself. Let's try and work through it all together. Come on, focus. Tell me who you are. All right, so the options are a warrior, a murderer, an artist, which an artist I got called a liar for earlier, a prophet. Oh, come on, are you going to ask me the same questions again? I'm just a prisoner and I have no idea how I ended up here. Let's be a prophet. A prophet? Now I get it. These types always say weird things that make other people kill each other. Not feeling great about choosing prophet. You are my friend, right? Who are you? Me? I am a friend. I see. Hello, friend. Hi. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. Could you please let me out? Of course I can, but let's make a deal first. What do you have? I have a rag, freshly ripped off a bedsheet, almost unused. A rag. That's nice. You can clean a dusty window with it or even wipe someone else's drawing away if you don't like it. You can do many things with a rag. I wonder if I need to use that rag on something other than the window. But I have no window to clean, and neither I have a pen to draw with. Why would I want to erase my own drawings? Keep the rag for yourself. I don't have anything for you. That's not fair. I'll open the door for you, but for what? Come back when you find something to trade. You are my friend, right? All right, I should go. Then go. Okay. I guess we'll rest until morning. Do I wanna? Radar time is quite limited. Did that drawing change somehow? Did. It most certainly did. The environment has analyzed your personality matrix and adjusted the visual stimuli to match. It may change again, more than once. Evaluation of environmental conditions is an ongoing process. How do you know? Have we met before? You don't know me. You don't even know who you are. I've already answered that question. That wasn't a question. Quite right. And yet, you're missing something obvious. Okay, what exactly, or I intensely dislike philosophers who pretend they're oh so clever and know it all but refuse to explain a thing. Feels like a good answer. Your rebuke is noted. I admit I deserved it. Now let's put aside the matter of artists and murderers. Let us instead try to answer the question of who you really are. Are you a boy or a girl? How old are you? How tall? What are you wearing? I don't know if I'm comfortable with all those questions. I'm a man. I wonder if you're aware that this is just a guessing game, even though it might be informed by something that is personal to you. He forces upon you that which is important to him, not to you. Afraid our time is quite limited. Okay. Are you in the neighboring cell, or am I talking to a drawing on the wall? He. Who is he? Are there any other prisoners apart from us? Then let's not waste it any further. I'll be going. Tell me something. Do you know who the friend is? That's a good question. Let's ask that one. Of course. A friend is a person who is friends with someone else. All right. Now I get it. Happy to help anytime. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Okay. So the first four options are the same, except the bottom one now is I am serious. A weird gray child sometimes comes over to talk to me. Let's stick with that. Is that so? As far as I can recall my Victorian Baroque literature class, a mysterious gray child that comes and goes as he pleases is a sign of exceptionally bad luck, which the protagonist is to experience quite soon. Nice. That's exciting. I'm not in the mood to discuss literature, if you say so, but he said that he was my friend. He did say he was my friend. I don't have many friends, as you might have already guessed. That's kind of sad. I'm sure I would have remembered such an extravagant person claiming to be my friend. However, I must admit that my memory is betraying me more often than I would have liked it to in this place. It is amusing to hear a drawing on the wall call someone extravagant. You got me there. Well, if he really thinks that he is your friend, please treat him as one. Friendship is better than rivalry. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Okay, so we'll try to go through all these if we can. Are you in the neighboring cell, or am I talking to a drawing on the wall? Which do you think is the more logical option? The most logical assumption is that you're a fellow prisoner in a neighboring cell. Then let us do just that. Logic exists even in a place such as this, however peculiar it may be. But still, who are you? All I have left is the rational thought. It's up to you to decide whether it's somewhere beyond the wall or simply drawn upon these bricks. Okay, let's start again. What if we assume you are a drawing? Fine, let's have it your way. So, am I a drawing? A drawing because it's made quite well, but I cannot draw at all. Let's treat your supposition as a fact. Move on. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Okay. He. Who's this he? A judge. Would you be more specific? Alas, I cannot say more. Your case is just one of the many on his table. I can only tell you that I was one of his creators. However, I did not make him a judge. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Okay, so we should have one question left. Are there any other prisoners apart from us? I'd like to believe that there are. Then again, at the same time, I hope the answer is no. Tell me, do you know someone named Marmoset? So I have no idea who that is. Or, of course, Marmoset feels great. He asked me to say hello and wish you the speediest discharge. The only thing vaguely resembling a monkey I saw here was a disgusting-looking rat. Where did monkey come from? I have no idea who that is. Then it doesn't matter. Thank you. I shall keep looking. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Okay, so are we out of questions? So this is still white. Let me just see if I can cycle through. I thought I already told you that I don't. Do excuse me, my abilities are quite limited as of now, and I may occasionally forget what we were talking about. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Okay. Not wasted any further, I'll be going. As you wish. I'll be here for the foreseeable eternity. Fun. Okay. Seems like we're not talking to each other anymore. Okay, me and the rat are on bad terms. You are my friend, right? All right, I should go. Okay, so I need to find something to trade with him. Then go. All right, let's wake up in the morning. A simple wooden bed. Rest until morning. I have no idea what we're trying to do. I'm trying to figure it out. I think the thing is you don't know what you're doing, so we'll just stay after it here. Gods are merciful. The judgment has been made. Okay. And what is the verdict? Soon you will find out. Fortunately, gods remember. Gods appreciate. Gods see you. We mourn your fate. That doesn't sound great. Orchestrating harmony among data realms through resonating notes of quantum symphony. By the way, if you notice the green screen halo around my head and like it's really sensitive like to shadows and stuff, the chroma filter definitely believes my shirt to be green. It's not. It's like mustard yellow. So that's the best I could do with what I had. Make sure there's no other secret spots that we haven't like seen. You see a huge city sprawling outside the window. Okay. Oh. Well, this certainly looks different. A bottle of poison for getting rid of rodents, mice, and rats. I could eat it. I probably shouldn't. Put the rat poison away. Scatter the rat poison around the hole. I'm going to put the rat poison away. Because you know what, so far? Despite the look of the rat, he hasn't done me any harm. We'll put the rat poison away. What does it sound like now? The only thing you feel when you look at the ale is a vague desire to hug her tenderly, to help her, to keep her safe and calm. What? How can you feel anything but disgust looking at this appalling mess of a creature? I'm not going to touch it again. And it is beautiful, wonderful, splendid. Don't you want to hug it? Don't you want to look into its eyes, to hold its hand, to take it away and hide it, or to bury it so deep that it would never run away from you? Never let him something out of his... Quantum flow disruption in the system's kernel has caused a failure. Okay, so obviously we're in some sort of simulation. The beautiful illustration shatters, revealing the ale's true form. The table is occupied by an ugly, monstrous creature. Let's put it down. I cannot deal with that sound for very long. Ew. A tin mug full of some weird crimson-colored substance with an enticing smell that's tingling on the palate, fueling your appetite. Did I water the tree with it? I don't know if this tree is going to be thriving very well in this prison cell. Water the tree. Probably going to eat me. Young tree accepts the crimson liquid willingly. Something changes as you pour the mug out right on its roots. You can't quite put a finger on it, though. The tree looks the same, but it feels like it's the boss in the room now. It will take control, it will conquer. See, that's what I was afraid of. The finger tree, yes. It will demand its share soon. Its share of what? Does this have anything else new on it? Faces, trapped under glass in the cases, gathering dust in the drawers in the depth of my soul. Beyond countless ages, like shadows of stage plays that do not belong to the stage. Or if plays only inspire the queen's teary gaze, then those plays deserve to dissolve into blaze. But this world has no right to your tears. May you shade, forever remain, a thin vicious blade in these things, in these books, in these verbs, in these nouns. It's everywhere. I think I can hardly escape it all in this town. Well, those are lyrics. A lot of blood. It's less blood than it was a little bit ago. Table's bad. A rat hole. What's going on with this buddy now? Radar time is quite limited. Okay, so we've basically exhausted everything with him. Okay, I don't think we can do anything with the rat trap. Okay, well, at least we're clearing things out. We're running out of things to do. Okay. The tree has gotten much bigger. A nice, formidable tree. Its branches are cramped tightly inside the cell that it is quickly growing out of. It yearns for water. It wants more. Prison cell's door. Okay, come closer. Never. I am never going to try this again. No. Fine. It's fine. I think that's everything in the day, so I guess we sleep until... Oh, rest until midnight. Okay. So yesterday had like 3 stages to the day. It was like an afternoon or sunset. I guess we'll rest until midnight. Embracing the tranquility of binary dreams in the final day-night cycle. Uh-oh. Final day-night cycle. Okay. Yep. Things seem a little bit more intense. Oh my god, the city's on fire. Fear stepped in to take over apathy. General anxiety grew into full-fledged panic. Those who had been lost in darkness received their enlightenment, and those freezing among the shadows found the warmth they longed for. I was watching the great fire from the window, and then... Okay, so dedicated myself to helping those I still could. Ventured out to do my shady business with a knife in a slippery hand. I wasn't there. Charged into battle with a trusty sword on my side. Burst into an evil, bitter laugh in a desperate attempt to hold back tears. I dedicated myself to helping those I still could. The city is burning. Okay, can't fiddle with that right now. Radar time is quite limited, so we still can't do anything with you. I don't know why I keep clicking on that. That's not changing. A wave of pain rushes through your maimed hand when you look at the trap. Best not to touch it now. Besides, you can't really see anything in the middle of the night anyway. Seems like we're not talking to each other anymore. Nice, formidable tree. Its branches are cramped tight. Okay, that was the same as before. The friend is nowhere to be seen. Only shadows are swirling silently in the dark. I don't have any other options. I have to go back to sleep again. This feels like I did bad. Simple wooden bed. I think this is the only option I have left, is to rest until morning. We told you to drink your tea. You did. I gave it to the tree instead. Yet this is not enough. Your intentions shall be evaluated. Gods are merciful. The judgment has been made. You will make it. You will fit in. You will take root. Your incarceration will be eternal. We mourn your fate and fortunes. You did great. It's okay. We made a nice team. You did really, really well. Now we will have such a good time together. You just need some rest. It's all over. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Error. This is Majora's Mask, but creepier. I don't know. Majora's Mask was pretty creepy. And in the second year of the reign, he dreamed dreams wherewith his spirit was troubled and his sleep brake from him. And the king said unto them, I have dreamed a dream, and my spirit was troubled to know the dream. Welcome back, prisoner. Okay. So interesting. So okay, now don't start new. Okay, let's read through the rest of these now. Let's figure out what's okay. We'll worry about browser in just a second. To anybody text. You only have 3 days left. Only 3 days. Whoever reads this, don't be fooled. I give up. I don't know what happened to others. Perhaps the entities in my room were their simulacra. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Will there be any entities left of me when I'm gone? Even a drawing on the wall would suffice. Whatever, it's over. Only dreams now. The entities in the room keep telling me that gods are merciful. Where did you even get that from, Beamkey? I wish it was true, though. Gods are merciful. I'm gonna have to... Maybe, like, the next run, I'm gonna do everything that has to do with gods are merciful. Don't start new game. Do not launch 100 bat again. This will not lead you anywhere. You managed to upload another bat file to the system. This new one has some improvements by our good man. Launch it instead. Do not do anything else. If you do not wish to wipe all your progress so far, that is. Surely you are free to do whatever you like, but if you like to leave the room, do as we told you. Okay, so then... Okay. So this is the hacked bat. But I want to check something. So we can plug things into the browser. What do you do? Oh, it's my autosave. Settings. Text typing speed needs to go faster. Virtual cursor max speed. Yeah, let's scooch that a little quicker too. Okay. Okay. I turn down just a tip. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, so real quick, Caesar. Nope. Yes. Okay. So let's copy this and put it in the browser. What's other tabs? Let's paste it there. Decode. Okay, that didn't work. This tab. The fishing lodge. User suspended. So we had 2 updates while we were in there. That's what they'll write no matter what actually happens. Oh, wait, hold on. Every cripple... Dead. Okay, the darkness of the night, a hole in space. Okay, part of that is old, but this part's new. A fishing minigame? We'll see. A void for a sky, water pouring out of it. People are like water too. Occasional glimpses of eyes in the blackness. The man in the coat pays them no mind. He knows the eyes are coming for him, for the gods are merciful. Every cripple will be hidden behind a merry child. The aroma of roses will choke the stench of filth, and the ceremonious ball music will drown out the cries of the starving. No bread? Then let the poor sods eat the cake. Some places are good and some are bad, for the world always balances itself. That's how it was made, for the gods are merciful, and yet sometimes gods need help too. A flash of light illuminates the shadows, scurrying like a myriad of worms. He is the one who stands in the shadows. At night I can hear the city weep. The city is sick with me, with us, with the night. It's cramped and nauseating. That is what they will write. But whatever for. The gods may well be merciful, but they have long abandoned this place. There is life here by day. We fear the fire and fumble about in the water, trying not to drown. We venture out outside and try to pretend we are alive. We scurry back into our holes after nightfall, but we are shadows. We are but shadows. We are but mice under the Titan's feet. The lights go out, all movement ceases, and uncomfortable, mournful silence descends. The blindness sets in. Occasionally, someone shouts something inarticulate, and a window lights up. But not for long. It is forbidden. You cannot do it. Let's pretend we aren't here. Let's pretend the city is dead, and over this silent, immobile, dead city, sprawling over the world, the beautiful radiant stars shine on. You could never see such stars when the city was alive. They are marvelous. The moment of elation passes. Those stars are long dead, but they are quite far away. Only their light still reaches out to us. The sky is dead, and so is the city beneath. A shrill, deafening wail pierces the silence at times. The city weeps. Not me, it cries. Please let it not be me. Today is bright and cloudy. You cannot see the stars. A pity. The sky is dead. The gods are dead. The gods are merciful. All the city can do is weep. So that was like a longer version of what we experienced in the game. Do anything with these? Nope. Let's try copying this. Browse. Get out of here. Can't click on the browser when there's a... Paste. Okay, I don't really know what's going on there. Deleted.com code cracked. What does that mean? Hi, Bark. And I know. I know. It was an unfortunate smelting accident. All right, we'll go 100 hacked. I think that's good for now. Number 1, the cell. How's Bark Ruffalo doing? What's up, buddy? Happy Sunday. Weaving the fabric of the universe. Okay, so world alignment mismatch, temporal fluctuations, reality interleaving imminent. Thank you. My chroma key seems to think it's green. The tree stayed big. This now looks like Jesus. The city is not burning. Huge city sprawling outside the window. So it kind of keeps my progress, it looks like. Well, sort of. New note. It's Easter, ye faithful. Come forth and rejoice. Can you hear the loud merry drumming? The saints gather and sing in a thin dulcet voice, celebrating our Lord's second coming. But in order to please their VIP guests, the mean-looking wolves and the money, the saints shook their heads, took a very deep breath, and crucified the poor Easter bunny. Got dark. What's in here? A tin mug full of exceptionally strong oil-like black tea with a saccharine smell. I'm going to drink the tea this time. Or should we keep watering the tree? What do you guys think? Should we drink the tea or should we water the tree? Trying to get things in order so I'm not dancing around boxes every morning. How long have you been in the new place? You're still unpacking and stuff? Getting settled? It's not the funnest thing to do, so I understand 100% why things would maybe not get done too quick. 1 month? Okay. Let's keep watering the tree. We've committed to the tree. Let's water the tree. We want to see this tree thrive. Water the tree. As the last drops of strong pitch black tea fall under the tree's roots, the branches above your head swing briefly. You hear a promise in the rustling of the leaves. Soon the tree's power will grow outside of the cell's boundaries. Soon it will become unstoppable. It will scare the shadows away and punish those who dare make themselves a home under its branches. They will run in fear or die. There will be nowhere to hide. All right. Anything new here? Because I'm going to listen to it, but I'm going to kind of buzz through if it's the same dialogue. Okay. I mean, it was much of the same thing as last time. Just, it's a... Beautiful song, I guess. Do not like noise. Dude, that's why I tried to hustle through it. That sound is rough. Look at how big this tree's gotten. A mighty tree. It has made this cell its home. No one else is allowed to dwell in here. Well, that's not great. Is this a horror game? It's got some horror tendencies. It's creepy. It's strange. But I don't. I guess I. It's not like a jump scare horror. Well, yet I guess. Let's call it a horror game. Let's just let's just do it. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Okay, so who's this he? It's not grayed out. So is it the same? Can you be more specific? Okay, so I don't think he has anything new to say. A rat hole. Okay, apparently we're not talking. Oh, I can reset this now. No, I can't reset. So even though the simulation has started over, I must still be missing a finger. I can leave, though? You no longer feel distressed just from looking at the door. Is it open? Try to get out. Hello, friend. You made your way out already. And here you are. Did we start the old or the new program? We started the hacked version of it. So the new one. Here I am indeed. Where are we, by the way? I don't know, but it looks like a cave to me. This is obviously a cave, but it is irrelevant. How did I end up here? I think I saw you leaving the cell. Or maybe the tree kicked you out? Anyway, you went through an open door. This is a horror game. I mean, you know, it's fine. Okay, right. I was wondering how exactly you would escape. I watched you closely and simply repeated after you to get an idea of how it's done. You did it yourself. And here you are. I see that you made it out as well. Yep, it quickly got boring in that cell since you left. There's only one catch. You're my friend, and that's why I'm not going to let you go any further. What's your problem? There is absolutely nothing to do out there. How do you know? Have you been there? I mean, it is a spoopy game. It is. It's not like it's a creepy. It has a creepy, unsettling vibe to it. That's I don't know. You can call it horror. There are different levels of horror. I don't know. I will find something to do out there. Don't you worry, pal. I'm not going back to the cell anyway. Are we waiting for something? Right. You just have to wait for a while, then you'll be free to go. Just let me tell you something. As if I have a choice. You really don't. It's alright. Let me tell you one simple story. Once upon a time there was a man. What are you doing? So let me tell you a story. Listen carefully. Once upon a time there was a man in the city who wanted to run away so much. How did he leave? Pretty sure it infiltrated my dream during my nap. That's a quick turnaround. I've only been playing this for about an hour. Already infiltrated your dreams. That's amazing. By car. Don't talk over me. And so he was driving and driving and driving. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't know how to drive. Oh, I figured it out. I just figured it out at a bad time. Oh, you son of a... It's like the drivers around here. Oh my God, he did it again. Okay, now. You crashed a lot. Game over. Okay, so we need to do better, it looks like. Oh, geez. They move so fast. Ugh. We already crashed twice. How do I know which ones are gonna move? I'm nervous. Let's just stay far away. What am I supposed to do there? What do we... Come on. You crashed a lot. Game over. Next run will be easy. Thank you. Yeah. Next run will be easy. I wonder if I stay to the right this time. Oh, I can go all the way to the side. Okay. Oh, dang it. Oh, nosers. Can I be done? Yes. First try. I do hear them outside. Hey, we made it to the room. Chapter 2. You stand on the riverbank barefoot. There was a time when this river's waters weren't black. From the top of the hill, you can see some sparse shrubs under a mighty old tree on the other side. Beat picks for free! The air is almost still, but it feels fresh and even sweet to the tongue. The golden hour is coming to an end. It's getting colder, and the birds' cheerful voices die down one by one as you watch the wobbly reflections move on the mirror like water surface. They break at times. When a boat tied to a wooden pier hits the plank with a muffled thud, you can feel the grass tickling your ankles when you shift your feet. The city is dominating the skyline even though it is so far away. Petite blue flowers catch your eye and you smile. There are lots of wildflowers and bees here. You keep going. What a strange dream. Is it kitty? I hate dreams. Haven't had any decent sleep lately anyway. No wonder considering all the circumstances. Am I in control? I am in control. Oh, just kidding. To hell with it. Luckily, I'm not in a dream right now. There it is, my lovely apartment. Let's get to work. The city has enveloped itself in thick clouds. There is no need to hurry anymore. The city is lazy, stubborn, and stagnant. Everything is all right. Things will get back on track eventually. They always do. How are the kids? Kids are good. Kids are great. Actually, Jack has 3 friends over, and they're just getting ready to head back home here. Some of the neighbors, so they were just outside playing. Okay. The clouds whisper of changes to come. Perhaps it is high time for the city to wake up. It doesn't matter if it's sunny or cloudy outside. The client must get their product in time no matter what. What do I care about the clouds? What do I care about the sun? The city has enveloped itself in clouds, but it doesn't mean I should waste my time. Clouds have painted the city in new colors. This moody landscape is beautiful in its own way. I agree with that last one. Moody landscape is beautiful in its own way. You know, before I started playing it, obviously Omori has like the top-down, old school RPG gameplay mechanics and stuff. But when I started it, I was like, God, I was thinking the same thing. I think I even told Kate, I'm like, it kind of reminds me of Omori, but I had no idea what the gameplay was like. Okay, an update is available in the fishing lodge. See the distant silhouette of a city from the window. Okay. You basically have one chance to answer some of these, or to deal with some of these. The game theory, the history of religion, trait méthodique, is it a trait méthodique de science occult? The famous serial killers of the 20th century, the art of war, the Book of Five Rings, Dadaism, and its influence on art, a lot of programming textbooks. The rest are fantasy and sci-fi novels of various quality. It says a lot about me if you stop and think about it. But I don't want to. There are a lot of cords coming out of this computer. Cord management is not a priority of theirs. Omori and Inscription. Yeah. I mean, so far I would say that's an apt combination of games. I thought that was Grim Fandango for a second. That said, I still don't know what I'm looking at. Step away. Inscription was super good. Nose itches. Sorry. Oh, Cat's like, no, you may not. Oh, do we have another plant we can water? An old couch. Probably the only thing in my flat that has remained intact throughout the years. It is what it is. I cannot bring myself to get rid of it anyway. The cat loves it too. Okay, let's... Oh, this is our sleep. So we're going to step away from for now. Mom gave me this plant as a gift. I was convinced that it would die in a week or even earlier, but gardening turned out to be quite an addictive hobby. I never could have thought that I would be tending to a lively thing so diligently. So, let's see. Windows are obviously the same from room to room. The skeleton poster is like the skeleton drawing. I guess the computer's kind of taking the place of the table. Bookshelf, I guess, is kind of taking the place of that section on the wall. Couch is replacing the bed, plant the tree, and door the door. Same number of options, I think. The door is locked and you can't remember where the key is. You're inside your apartment and you can't remember the key to unlock your door? Feels like a fire hazard. Okay. I guess we sleep. Nah, midday power naps aren't my thing. Or we don't sleep. Cat says no to whatever I want to do there. Am I missing something? Oh. I put the books away. Ladder? Oh, we can move the ladder. Oh! Okay. I did it. Okay, sorry for the sound. Assuming it's gonna happen again. This is your ale. It's broken right now. Okay, good. That's... Okay, this feels like a puzzle. Go up and get that key. So now we can leave? Not in the mood for going out right now. Besides, I should get to work. Music stuff. Okay. See, this is why I'm not a cat person. Let's see. How would one get a cat to move? Oh, what's this? The cat gets nervous when I open the door. Me too, kitty, me too. A giant rat has gotten into this drawer once, and I've been reluctant to open it ever since. Yet another one of my stupid phobias. Okay, but open it. No, I have a feeling that this door must not be opened. What else can we mess with? Can I sleep now? No. Move, kitty. Set the rat trap by the cat's tail. The rat trap is gone. I don't have that anymore. And shame on you, Timmy. So I found the key. I mean, unless I have to do something with that ale, which I don't know how to pronounce that. What is it? AELLE? Kids are vacating. Bye, kids. It's almost dinner time too, so I'm gonna probably have to wrap up here kind of soon. Not in the mood to go out. To get to work. I'd love to get to work. You need to have more authority over your cat. I will say that. Let's, I guess, broken right now. S1, S2. Okay. Any ideas, anybody? I'm not really sure what to do here. Oh, and the nice I can use the D-pad to cycle through everything. And it looks like I'm not missing anything. So, okay, I think it's got to be this. Think I'm interested in this if it makes it past a quick look? Can't do anything with the plant? No, the plant just talks about interest in gardening. Timmy, that might be all I need to hear then. I think I'll commit to figuring this out. Point and click games are your weakness? Your weakness in that you love them? I'm not a point and clicker fan, so all right. Nothing I'm doing seems to be affecting the wavelength. It's changing, but it's changing every time the... Well, okay, hold on. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so that's going loud. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that said, I don't know. So this affects... Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I understand. So S2, okay, so S2, make this... Nope, sorry, this is 2. Okay, so one of these must be the sound. Hello, Hayden. 1324, I'm your friend. 1324. So it should be... So 1 and 3 should be the same? S1, S3, S2, S4. Only move the one that is playing right now. But what am I supposed to make it sound like? So like, yeah, I guess I don't know what, unless maybe I back out and let it reset itself. Oh, I think it kept everything the same. No, okay, so 2. Okay, so that's the small, I guess. Again, I don't know. That's the small. Okay, and then this one. Yeah, I guess I'm not understanding what I need to do here. I need to tune it to remove the static out of the music. Well, I think that's just the smallest wavelength with it, which I thought I had. So this is the only one that could be wrong. Oh, okay. So it needed to cycle all the way through. So the ale song scared the cat away, it seemed. Okay. Bye, kitty. Now we can get to work. Look at this fancy computer. Cat.text. I need more mirrors. 6 mirrors will trap the cat. Its myriad lives reflected, caught by tails manifold in the corner of an eye. It won't escape. It can't. In 3 days, the cat will come. In 6, it will grow tame, offering its power to its master. The cat will make a wish come true. There were numerous speculations about its illusory nature. The illusions must be tamed too, or else the cat will cheat. They wrote a lot on that. What they didn't write about was how hard it would turn out to be. One thing to remember is that I must never ask the cat for anything. I must not sleep. I must not eat nor drink. I must not ask the cat for anything. I can get through this. Okay. Hey, Lone Wolf. What's up, buddy? No idea what happened. Well, I needed to, I think what like Treniota said, I had to tune it to get the static out, and then I had to like let it play for one full cycle through all 4 sections. You've got mail. Are you okay? Yes, everything is okay. Seeing that your letter is an exercise in brevity, I'll answer in the same spirit. I am fine, thank you. Anything else you'd like to ask? That was a cold response. Level up your life with our poster. Greetings, dear sir. Embark on an epic journey to prove yourself a real hero with our limited edition superhero posters. Each one grants you special powers, including the ability to find lost keys or a special cat attraction aura. Act fast, and you'll also get a bonus accessory, an invisibility cloak for sneaking snacks into the cinema. Level up your sock game and conquer the world, or at least your sock drawer. Right. Aha, indeed. Dear development team, I am reaching out to you on behalf of the ZX Aqua Capital Group. We have been following the evolution of your software product closely ever since it was brought to our attention by our venture scouts, and we are still fascinated by the potential it is demonstrating, even in its current state. This email's got the yuck written all over it already. However, the final release date remains a mystery to us. Being a group of founders ourselves, we fully understand all the traps and pitfalls of software development in general. We also realize that it is a creative process with experiments being a part of it, by definition, even if they turn out to be less successful than expected. Still, the stakeholder community would very much like to get a more clear ETA or at least an update on the time required to finalize the key features. Oh wait, are these like our founders and owners, or I thought they were just like schmoozing for investing? I don't know. We value your professionalism and appreciate all the efforts put into the development so far. Your product might become a big breakthrough the whole industry has been waiting for. We encourage you to continue doing your best work. Thank you for your assistance on this matter in advance. We will be willing to answer any questions or provide additional information if required. Still not clear where that came from. Okay, Marmoset. We've been asked about Marmoset. Uncle Beamkey doesn't want to let me go further. There's nothing left for you to explore out there, Tim. There is, Uncle, there is. I beat the giant level. Oh, I was reading the email. I wasn't reading what was down there. At this point, I'm not even sure if I'm still the lead BMK programmer. Tim might be more qualified for this role by now. Marmoset light text added to workstation 9. Now we are trying to figure out what to do next together. Beamkey says that you'll be able to find me anytime. Just remember that my light is 16435. Don't have any idea what that's in relation to, but it is bolded and therefore probably important. 162435. Got it. I have no idea what he's talking about, but it sounds important. Okay. Marmoset, aka Tim. We need to start calling Timmy Marmoset? I think we do. From. Hey there, pal. Sorry I didn't respond for a while. Was busy. I'll be back in the city in a week. 1246. Everything as usual. See you there. See, what is that number now? What is that number, 1246? Happy belated, by the way. The doomsday has not yet come, but the situation is developing quickly. So, you know, yeah, you're right. Like a back and forth. My cat. Farewell, old friend. See you on the other side. Calling all daring players to immerse themselves in the terrifying world of pure madness under the demon cat's rule. Would you like to feel the soft touch of evil? Of course you would. Prepare to get caught in the velvety paws of darkness. Demonic abilities. Skillfully wield an assortment of mysterious demonic powers to bend the world around you at will. Hell itself shall speak through your meows and purrs. Cat-like adventure. Daring leaps of fate from the couch to the keyboard will develop into full-fledged world dominance plans, all thanks to your truly hellish ambitions. Epic battles, challenge brave heroes and other demons to prove your right to rule them. And nobody will be able to resist your sharp claws, accompanied by your trademark oh-so-lovely kitty stare. Do not forget to remove the epic battles part of you from the final version. We won't have enough time to complete them. Caution, this game is known to have caused a severe desire to adopt a demonic cat of your own. Let one more come in. I told you this is simply not possible. This part of the game is hard-coded. It doesn't exist. I know, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. The boy managed to solve the puzzle that was never meant to be solved in the first place. Now I'm going to call it Beamkey, is generating a new reality from scratch. Keep telling me that this part of the game doesn't exist, but it does exist now, and we have no means of controlling it whatsoever. BMK is synthesizing the gameplay out of its internal data sets on the fly as we speak, and the boy is fine-tuning the prompts based on his own experience and imagination. How exactly are we supposed to handle a situation like this one is unclear to me. The possible outcomes are nondescript to say the least as well. The risks are negligible. Switch everything off and launch the backup copy. Then all we can do is pray. Jokes aside, okay. We have no other choice but to trust him, and you, on this, all we can do is pray. Do you know how to pray? Because I don't. I'm not a believer myself, so it feels like I'm delegating my duties to my subordinates again. Jokes aside, any sudden and/or forced alterations are simply out of the question by now. We are unable to perform a soft reset either, so keeping the system running as it is, might be our best shot. Let's just monitor and process closely for now. We always have the kill switch option at hand, so. A lot going on in this email. Let me get caught up in chat. The youngest kids are being so good and playing quietly, and then Nora came by and whispered something to them. Now everyone is yelling and slamming doors. Fair question, Timmy. Is a demonic cat just a cat? In my opinion, yes. All right. That was mail. Racing. We can do the racing game again, looks like. The BMK code. So this spawns, I think, the initial run through. Good old development environment. What do we have on our plates today, BMK? I don't like looking out the window when it's dark. It makes me sad for some reason. Game theory. Okay, so that's all the same. Poster's completely different. Unless it has like weird glow-in-the-dark functionality. An old couch. Step away. Nothing going on there. Oh, the cat is just shredding the couch to pieces. Okay. I think we'll probably sleep. Same thing. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save. Cool. And that's where we're gonna wrap up for today. I've not a super terribly long stream, but I got started a little bit late, so I'm gonna go help out with dinner and get all that stuff going. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll be back at some point. I'm gonna get this. You got here way too late. Well, to be fair, I got going way too late. Like I said, I haven't been live super long, so I plan on getting started earlier. But anytime I start a new game, it takes a lot of work on the YouTube end to get everything all set up. So it is what it is. That's okay. But I'll get this split. We should have 2 episodes going live starting tomorrow of this. If you missed the beginning and you want to get caught up, interesting game so far. 2 hours might be my limit though, because like Suikoden, there's no voice acting, but this has more dialogue kind of happening a lot. So it is very much a narrative, a lot of speaking. So 2 hours might be my limit anyways. I think it's only a 5-hour game though too, so we'll see. But yeah, I will see you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Like I said, this will get up starting tomorrow, and then I'll get live as soon as I can again. This week's gonna be weird because I'm actually quitting my part-time job. So I have more time for dark math and streaming if I have time. But that'll be one thing that'll eliminate. I can eliminate that to hopefully give me more time to stream and focus on other things. But I have to spend at least one day gone training somebody else in and getting all my stuff in. So we'll see how this week goes. There might be a day where I don't get a video up on YouTube for this game specifically, but that's not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. So cool, guys. I will talk to y'all later. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye.